I wake up at 5 a.m. Here's how and why. Hi and welcome to my second video on this channel. I thought about starting to talk a little bit more about my mornings and why I wake up so early. I started waking up earlier in between April or May last year, and when I say early, I mean I started waking up at 5 a.m. And now think about this. I have always been a person who woke up late, and I loved and still love sleeping in. The thing is, I always heard about people waking up earlier that are very successful, that get more done, so I thought, let's give it a try, see what happens, and if it doesn't work for me, I will continue waking up an hour later. So what you can expect in this video is the following. I will give you my reasons to wake up early, and there are a lot of reasons. They should motivate you to do the same, or at least consider waking up earlier. And the second thing is, I will explain you how I wake up so early. I know, you're probably thinking now, oh no, I will never wake up early, I'm such a night owl. And I used to be one too, and I'm a strong believer that everyone can become a morning person. I actually believe there's nothing like being a morning person or being a night person. I think it's just a matter of habit. And if you wanna become more successful, productive, and just start the day with the right mindset, I believe waking up early and in the best case at 4 or 5 a.m. is the perfect solution to you. So to address the elephant in the room, why do I wake up at 5 a.m. every single day, even on weekends? Back in April, I started reading a very famous book. Maybe you've heard about it before. It's called The 5 a.m. Club, and it's written by Robin Sharma, and it turned out to be my main motivation to wake up this early. So I'm not sponsored at this point of my YouTube career, but I can highly recommend you to order this book if you want to feel more motivated to wake up this early. I cannot explain how much drive this book gave me to turn my life around and just start my day with more clarity and energy every day. The first reason why I wake up every morning at 5 a.m. is my best work gets done in the first early morning hours. And what I mean by that is I'm not only 100% concentrated, I'm also not distracted by any kind of people. My phone is turned off, there's no noise, and most of the population is still sleeping, which allows me to focus 100% on my work and on nothing else except of that. So for me, the main motivation to wake up early is I will get much more done, and I also feel a lot more creative. I would even say I get more done before 12 a.m. than most people do in an entire month, just because I wake up so early, I'm not distracted, I'm highly productive, and I just focus on finishing the task. The second reason is if you start working in the morning, you're less likely to procrastinate. And maybe you know that about yourself, that around midday, afternoon, you will come up with a lot of excuses why you shouldn't work. Not only are there more distractions, but also are you feeling more tired, you probably want to do something else like hanging out with people, going out to the city, you're doing fitness, sports, going to the gym, anything like that, and you're coming up with a lot of excuses of why you shouldn't do the task you are assigned to do. And in the early mornings, there's something special happening with our brain. There's a certain part in your brain that is dysfunctioned that will talk you out of doing a task. Basically, if this part of your brain would be active, you would be more likely to come up with excuses. But because this part of our brain is dysfunctioned, we'll just start working. So waking up early is the best strategy to fight procrastination. Third reason, I get so many dopamine kicks in the morning. And I'm not sure if that's only about me, but I'm very sure that there are more people out there experience this dopamine kick. I usually feel very happy, fulfilled, and I just do my morning routine and I'm the happiest person on earth. It's a feeling you can't describe, you just have to experience it. I started to realize I don't do anything special in the evenings anymore. On normal weekdays, I'm just tired, I maybe hang out a little bit, I scroll on my phone, but telling myself I'm productive or I would get anything done in the late evening hours is a lie. You know, in the evenings I'm usually living my granny lifestyle now. I will go to bed early, at 9 p.m. because I need my sleep. I really need my 8 hours of sleep, otherwise I wouldn't get up at 5 a.m. Before, I never thought it was possible to fall asleep this early, but it is. Believe me, if you wake up at 5 a.m., you will be so tired in the evening that you fall to bed straight away. And so since there's nothing productive I'm doing in the evenings, I just thought, okay, let's shift my routine and let's have an amazing morning instead. Especially since this is usually the time when I personally work best. The fourth reason why I wake up at 5 a.m. every morning is it aligns with my goals. Whenever I implement a new habit, I ask myself, is this activity contributing to the person I want to become? Is this something that aligns with my goals? Is this something that helps me achieve my dream life? And if the answer is yes, I usually start to stick to this habit and also make it part of my lifestyle. So ask yourself, what would the best version of yourself do? At which time of the day does this person wake up? What is the first thing that this person does every morning after she wakes up? And when I started to ask myself this question, it was almost self-evident that this is something I needed to get done, that needs to be part of my lifestyle. And so here I am. I'm living the 5 a.m. club since last year. Actually, I've been doing this for 7 or 8 months straight now, at least 8 months, and it just makes me a very happy and fulfilled person. Reason number 5, I think it must be number 5 or 6. Oh my god, I have so many reasons. Is my morning routine sets me up for success during the day. You know, when you wake up at 5 a.m. and you are totally aware that you are awake while other people are asleep, you are working on your goals and getting shit done. Wow, this feeling is amazing. And I just love the feeling of being ahead in the game. I just love the feeling of waking up early, knowing that other people are still asleep while you are working on your goal. I follow my morning routine. I do have time for myself, and especially I do have a lot of time to gain the right clarity, the right mindset, maybe read something, get inspired in order to tackle the day with 100%. And my last and final tip for why I wake up early and why you should too is gets me out of my comfort zone. Waking up at 5 a.m. is not easy. Actually, I started waking up at 4 a.m. lately, 4:35, something around these times. It's hard. Sometimes I don't get my 8 hour of beauty sleep and I still wake up early. This feeling of pushing yourself out of bed is the hardest part, but after I've overcome that, it's easy. I'm totally fine with the world and I don't struggle with anything anymore. It's just about pushing yourself out of the bed, start moving. And maybe you ask yourself now, well, why should I leave my comfort zone? Well, staying in your comfort zone is boring. There's nothing special happening inside your comfort zone. You will grow your mental strength and become much stronger in general if you leave your comfort zone on a daily basis. Everything requires discipline in life, and especially success requires a lot of discipline. So start by getting out of your comfort zone as a habit in the morning. And now we are moving towards the most important question of this video. How do I wake up at 5 a.m. every single morning? To start off, it's not easy, but with everything you can make it a habit and then it will become easy. For me, back in April, it literally started with setting my alarm clock 5 minutes early until I hit 5 a.m. So I slowly got used to it. It was not a sudden change in my life. I woke up at 7 or 6 a.m. back then and I slowly started waking up earlier until I finally managed to make 5 a.m. my reality. So the first thing you need to do to start waking up earlier and to wake up at 5 a.m. is make it a routine. Try to stick to this habit for 66 days. That's the average amount of time you need to stick to a habit until it becomes part of your lifestyle. Number 2, have a purpose for why you start your day early and also something you look forward to. And that's why I started with giving you some motivations firsthand. When you wake up at 5 a.m., your brain will instantly ask you, why are you doing this? Why are you waking up so early? We can go back to sleep. So the most important question will be why? And I want you to come up with a reason for your own that you can answer this question with. I suggest having something you look forward to. And this can be anything. The third reason why I can wake up at 5 a.m. is I follow a morning routine. And this is something I would definitely recommend you to do as well. The beautiful thing about a morning routine and a routine in general is it's something that you follow automatically. It's a system, and the only thing you need to do is implementing the steps, and you do this without even having to think about it anymore. For me personally, I love not touching my phone in the first hour of the morning. I usually do journaling, I move my body, I drink a lot of water and some other stuff, and I'm relatively sure that I will record another video about my morning routine soon, so stay tuned for that. A morning routine will, as I said before, set you up for the day and just prepare your mindset for everything that life throws at you on a daily basis. The perfect example of having a purpose to wake up, and that's why it goes hand in hand with the tip I just mentioned before. The next tip would be go to bed early. And I mean, if you wake up at 5 a.m. and you probably need, like me, at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep, that means going to bed at 9 or 10 p.m. I know it sounds hard, but you can make it. I made it, you can make it. And the last tip, just do it. There's no magical formula for how you can wake up at 5 a.m. every single morning, even though the last tips I just gave you are really helpful and will definitely make it a lot easier for you. But still, in the end, it all comes down to you getting out of bed when the alarm clock rings. So I really hope you liked this video. If you took any value out of this video, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave me a thumbs up, and also please write down in the comments what helps you personally to wake up earlier. I would be really interested to know your tips. Stay tuned for my morning routine. It's going to come, I promise. And yeah, all the links to my social media channels are below in the comments. Follow me there. I post similar content on all platforms. We will see each other in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye!